Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Barry and this is Centralise. And today we've got top 10 winter cheapies. So I'm outside again. It's a bit warmer than last time, but it's still bloody cold. So, top 10 winter cheapies. How did I define them? I think I went for gotta be under £30 basically. £30 or under, I think I class that as a cheapie nowadays. Most designers you're talking £50, £60, so I went with £30 as the cut-off mark. So we'll kick straight in, and at my number 10, one that I've featured before, it's CK1 Shock. This is tobacco, it's amber, it's got a really fizzy cola vibe in the opening, which I really enjoy, and it's spicy as well, and you can pick this up really cheap. I'm well impressed with how cheap you can pick it up. I've had this quite a while now and I still reach for it. It's really good fragrance. So that's my number 10. So my number 9, and this is from Davidoff, and it's a bit of an old school one. I think this was released the same year as Cool Water, and it's Davidoff Zeno. If you haven't tried this, I suggest you try it. It's patchouli, it's very woody, it's got a nice vanilla in there, bit of rose, bit of lavender. It's really enjoyable, and it's got a bit of an old school vibe to it as well, which is really good. I really enjoy the old school fragrances. So that is my number 9. So at number 8, and this is one of my favourites of all time. I used to wear this back in the 90s, really enjoyed it then, still enjoy it today, still reach for it, and it's CK Obsession. You can see I've got through quite a bit of that juice. So this is cinnamon, it's amber, it's vanilla, it's spicy, but it's like a warm spiciness to it. It's woody, it's aromatic, and it lasts a while as well, which is very unusual for Calvin Klein. So number 7, and this is one that Scott the Centurion put me onto. It's from Frank Olivier, and it's Oud Touch. This is beautiful. It's got rose in it, but wait for it. It's balsamic, it's a bit green, but wait for it. It's also got patchouli, amber, a real nice sweet toffee feel to it, and vanilla. So you can see why it's in my winter list. Absolutely love this, and it was a top recommendation from Scott. If you haven't checked Scott's channel out, I'd definitely recommend it, the Centurion. Get over there, give him a sub. He's got some real good quality. So that is my number 7, Oud Touch by Frank Olivier. My number 6, and this is another recommendation. This time I was recommended by Kevin at Merseysense. Another great channel. You don't see him on as much nowadays because he's changed jobs, but hopefully he'll get back on the horse and start putting some content out when he gets a chance. And this is Roberto Cavalli Uomo. This is beautiful. It's violet, it's honey, lavender, tonka. There's a lovely saffron that runs right through it as well. Really enjoyable scent, and that is my number 6. So So coming in at number 5, and this is Bentley for Man Intense, or as Centralised Senior would say, Bentley for Man, ain't it? So this is rum, it's incense, it's woody, it's got a nice leather and benzoin in there, cinnamon, peppery. It can be a bit overpowering for some people. I know a lot of women that don't like this, but I adore it. It's beautiful and it's boozy. What more could you ask for in a frag? So coming in at number 4, and this is a celebrity frag, and it's Sarah Jessica Parker, and it's Stash. This is another one that Scott from the Centurion got me onto. This is woody, it's spicy, it's got incense in there, it's aromatic, it's got vetiver, pepper, patchouli. It's gorgeous, and it can be a bit of an acquired taste, but for the price that it comes at, I reckon it's definitely worth the punt. I mean, this is quite a small bottle, which I picked up at a fair price, but you can get the bigger bottles for even cheaper than I picked this up now. So I'd definitely recommend that one. So on to my top 3, and at number 3 it's from Louis Cardin, and it's Sacred. This is gorgeous. Chocolate, caramel, vanilla. It's sweet, but it's got a little bit of spice in there as well. If you love a gourmand, you will absolutely love this, and I adore it. I think it's brilliant, and that is my number 3. So on to my number 2, and this is a house that I keep going on about. This doesn't smell like anything I know. I know it's been compared to a few things, but I don't get it. And it's from Zara, $12.99 for this bad boy, rich, warm, addictive. I think the whole community knows about this now. If you don't know about it, I suggest you go and get it. £12.99, and it'll change the way you feel about certain fragrances. This is sweet, it's honey, chocolate, it's woody, but it's got a boozy feel to it as well, even though it's not listed, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And that's my number 2, rich, warm, addictive from Zara. So on to my number 1, and it is getting a bit cold out here now. My hands are beginning to really feel it, and this made my winter top 10 all time, all the designers, but I thought it deserved to be included in this list as well. I'll put a link to my winter top 10 where I'm sat here in the snow. And this is Burberry London. You can pick this up really cheap. It's Christmas in a bottle. It's warm, it's leather, it's tobacco mixed with spices, and you get a green pine tree feel to it as well, so very Christmassy. And that is my number 1 for my winter cheapies list. So I hope you enjoyed the picks for my winter cheapies. I didn't want to include any Middle Eastern frags in there because I could have included a few, but I want to do a separate list for my Middle Eastern frags. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried any of these. What do you think of them? Do you think they deserve to be in there? Is there any that you can recommend that should be in there? let me know, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all soon. Stay fragrant, not vagrant.